Hey friends, thank you so much for tuning in to the Fast Draft method. I know your time is valuable and you have limitless options when it comes to YouTube, and I am just so humbled and grateful that you decided to take your precious time and spend it with me. My name is MCH. I am a professional screenwriter and filmmaker, and every week I will be dropping a new video into this channel, mostly screenwriting tips, but sometimes I'll talk to some really cool screenwriter friends of mine or some filmmaker friends of mine, or sometimes I just, I might blather on about movies because I love movies, or books. I like books that have been made into movies, or just books. So if you like what you see and you want to see more, please like and subscribe and tell all your friends. Tell your friends there's a new screenwriting guy on the block and he loves talking about books and movies. And if you're looking for a deeper dive and learning all of my screenwriting secrets, please click the link in the description below and it'll take you to a free video that will explain the fast draft method in detail. This is a video that I have been wanting to post ever since I started this channel, and I'm just so happy to be doing it right now. So without further ado, I present to you the 7 screenwriting myths that need to be debunked right now. Number 1, it's too late. I'm too old. I'm too old to write screenplays. Number 2, I have to have connections in Hollywood if I want to write, right? Number 3, well, I must go to film school. Okay, I'm going to stop with the ants, but just assume that after every one, there's a buzzer. Nice. Number 4, I have to write a giant blockbuster in order to get noticed. Number 5, if I want to be serious, I have to quit my day job and write full time. Number 6, learning how to write a screenplay is super hard. Number 7, why bother? My story is not worth telling. Okay, I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but that one totally deserves a buzzer sound. Here's the deal, friends. We are all amateurs when we start writing screenplays. All of us. Nobody is born a screenwriter. There are no Nepo screenwriting babies, even those people who were born on film sets, and it's all that they've known. When the rubber hits the road, it's just them alone in a room, sitting in front of a computer, staring at a blank screen, filled with dread, just like the rest of us. Every amateur screenwriter or aspiring screenwriter became a pro because they developed their skill and their craft through tutelage, mentorship, notes, absolute rejection, and sheer determination. And that's it. Oh, and opportunity. But how does an amateur get a professional opportunity? It's easy. You develop meaningful, and when I say meaningful, I mean non-transactional connections with your tutors, mentors, note givers. Word gets around. Amateurs who want to go pro surround themselves with people who are way more successful than they are, and they learn all that they can. Now remember, this is non-transactional. Your job is to learn what these people are graciously going to teach you. And when they see that you're coachable and when they see that you're teachable, they're going to want to help you. So you don't need to kind of come in there with an ulterior motive. Just sit back and learn. So let's debunk those 7 screenwriting myths, or what I like to call limiting belief systems, shall we? Number 1, I'm too old to write screenplays. David Sealer was 50 when he wrote his first feature film. Okay, and you might be going, well, who's David Sealer? Well, he won the Academy Award for The King's Speech when he was 75. Raymond Chandler wrote Double Indemnity when he was 50. You're never too old. You have a life experience. That's invaluable. You put that life well lived onto the page. Number 2, I gotta move to Hollywood. I gotta be where the action is. I gotta live in LA. I gotta have connections to be a screenwriter. Okay, just calm down. This is a global industry. Did you know that Hollywood is like not even the 3rd largest film industry in the world? Yeah. And where they're making movies locally in your area, trust me, and they're going to need screenplays. I sold my first screenplay in a mountain town in Canada. All right? I used to work at a video store, and if this little video store clerk who lived in a mountain town in Canada can sell a screenplay, and I shot my first film in a small town in Northern Ontario. Guys, friends, you don't need to move to LA. You don't need to have connections in Hollywood. You just need to write and connect with your local film industry. Number 3, if I want to be taken seriously as a screenwriter, I have to go to film school. Really? Look, film school costs between $25,000 and $300,000 for a 2-year program. And then when you get your illustrious degree in screenwriting, it's not going to guarantee you a job. So why would you waste $25,000 to $300,000? If you were a filmmaker, I would say take that $300,000 and make a movie. You can learn how to write a compelling screenplay for a fraction of the price if you take an online course, if you read a bunch of books, if you talk to other screenwriters, if you just decide to do a little bit of digging. Trust me, it's how we all got started. We all didn't go to film school. We went to films. If I want to get noticed, I have to write a giant blockbuster. No, you don't. You don't. Here's the thing. Giant blockbusters, they start off as giant ideas, and then the studio buys them, and then they hire a bunch of writers, many uncredited. I am speaking as one of those uncredited writers. You don't need to write a giant blockbuster. You need to write a personal story, something that means something to you, something that affects you, and then trust me, it'll affect other people as well. Number 5, if I want to do this seriously, I have to quit my day job and I have to write full time. No, you have to eat. Why would you do that? Starting out, you're not going to be, it's not like you're going to sell every idea in your head. Look at Kevin Smith. He took his day job and turned it into a movie. Your day job can be a great source of inspiration for your film. And honestly, you only need to write maybe 2 hours a day. And I can show you how. Number 6, learning how to write a screenplay is so hard. No, it's not. It's easy. A screenplay is comprised of 2 elements, formatting and structure. Now with formatting, it's how the script looks on the page. With structure, it's how the story is constructed. Now with formatting, it's very simple. You just need professional screenwriting software, and guess what? The screenwriting software is going to format the script for you. So you don't even have to worry about it. And learning how to use this software will take you maybe 15 minutes in a YouTube tutorial. Now, when it comes to structure is just the basics of how we write a screenplay. Generally 3 acts, generally, 12 major beats and a bunch of sub-beats. Think of it like a Rubik's Cube, all right? A Rubik's Cube is not a test of your mental acuity. It is not a test of your problem-solving skills. A Rubik's Cube is just an algorithm. It's a series of moves that never change. And if you know the combination, if you know the series of combinations, then you will always solve the Rubik's Cube. The same with screenwriting. It's a combination of moves that never change. Now, here's the thing that makes your script unique. That's just the canvas. What you fill, what you put on top of that canvas, that's the paint. That's the masterpiece. And that's the thing that can't be taught. That's what you have. And number 7, is my story even worth telling? Yes! Oh my God, yes. Your story is always worth telling. If there's a movie out there, there's an audience who's seen it. Anything that you like, I can guarantee you that there are hundreds, maybe thousands of people who like it as well. And if you write it and you put it out there, they're going to watch it and like it. So yes, your story is 100% worth telling. So don't be afraid. Dig deep into yourself and tell your story. Trust me, there is an audience who is dying to see it. All right, friends, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so glad we can debunk those 7 screenwriting myths, or what I like to call limited belief systems. So if you like what you see and you're getting value out of this, please, I would humbly ask that you like and subscribe. And maybe you have a screenwriting friend who is struggling with one or more of these limiting belief systems, and maybe you show them the video, and then, hey, you know what, maybe they get inspired to write, and maybe you guys write something together. Maybe you guys start a production company, and like the Russo brothers, and maybe you direct the next Marvel movie. Or, your friend just says, hey, thanks for showing me the video, I'm gonna start writing. Either way, it's a total win. And if you would like to do a deeper dive into the fast draft method and learn all of my screenwriting secrets, please consider clicking the link below, and it'll take you to a free video that will explain everything. All right, friends, until next week, happy writing.